My name's Geoff Shepherd. I'm a Director of Projects at WSP Parsons Brinckerhoff, and I'm here today representing the ADAPT joint venture. ADAPT is a joint venture between WSP Parsons Brinckerhoff and UGL Limited. And today, we've been appointed as the delivery partner for the Lower South Creek Treatment Program, and today I'm here in my capacity as the Program Director for that program. Today I'll provide you with some information about the program, about the particular details about the projects, and how we'll work as the delivery partner, and how you can get involved to supply your goods and services to the program. The Lower South Creek program consists of 3 projects involving the following works: amplification and upgrade works at Riverstone Wastewater Treatment Plant, a new biological nutrient removal plant with primary sedimentation at the Quakers Hill Water Recycling Plant, reliability and renewal works at the St Mary's Water Recycling Plant, including a new 12-kilometre sludge pipeline from St Mary's to Quakers Hill. As been said previously, all plants require major short-term to medium capital investments to cater for growth at Riverstone, replace ageing assets at Quakers Hill, and to ensure growth and renewal at St Mary's. At this stage, we estimate the total capital investment will be of the order of $300 million, and the program will extend over 3 years. And while we've only been on the project for 3 weeks, we've already put to market some early professional services inquiries to kickstart the Riverstone project. This slide provides some regional context. The plant's located west of Sydney within the Blacktown, Windsor and Penrith triangle. They're approximately 12 kilometres apart, and the only 2 plants that discharge into South Creek are Riverstone and St Mary's. Some details now about each of the projects. This is an aerial shot of the plant, superimposing in a diagrammatic sense the new works. So Riverstone is essentially a greenfield site that'll be expanded in capacity to 14.2 megalitres per day, and the work will consist of inlet works, site works, primary sedimentation, secondary treatment, tertiary clarifiers, dewatering, chemical dosing, odour control, and the upgrade of tertiary filters and digester systems, and decommissioning and demobilisation of redundant facilities. The program cost of these works is about $100 million, and it's our intention to have these new facilities online by December 2018. The next project is Quakers Hill Water Recycling Plant. At Quakers Hill, this is essentially a brownfield site, and that'll undergo approximately $130 million of improvement works. And these will comprise of elements such as site works, inlet works, secondary treatment, secondary and tertiary clarifiers, chemical dosing, new workplace accommodation, decommissioning and disposal of redundant facilities, and plant-wide SCADA upgrade. Our plan here is to have this facility commissioned and handed over by December 2019. At St Mary's, again, St Mary's is essentially a brownfield site, and that'll have approximately $70 million of capital improvements to the plant. And here we'll be doing things such as sludge thickening, dewatering, sludge digestion and odour control. This project also includes an interconnecting pipeline between St Mary's and Quakers Hill. And we plan to have this facility complete and handed over to Sydney Water by December 2019. So I'll say some things about the delivery partner role and how it works. The delivery partner model is a new form of delivery in the Australian market. Its genesis is with the delivery of the London Olympic Games, and it's currently being used by the RMS for the completion of the Pacific Highway upgrade. To my knowledge, this is the second time that the delivery partner model has been used in Australia, but I am aware that there are other state governments and agencies looking at the delivery partner form as well. The delivery partner model is a professional services contract where we will work in collaboration in a collaborative relationship with Sydney Water. We'll undertake planning, programming and manage design, procurement and construction works, and we'll also take on the role of principal contractor. As the delivery partner, we'll not be permitted to do any self-performance, and consequently, all contracts will be between the supplier and Sydney Water. This slide is an illustration of how the model works, and in relation to the program, there'll be 130 contracts let across the program. Where we can, we'll look for program-wide contracts and project-specific contracts, and all contracts will be with Sydney Water, and as the delivery partner, we'll manage and administer those contracts. Now, the size of the contracts haven't been determined yet, but they'll range in size from multiple tens of thousands through the hundreds of thousands, and I think the larger contracts will be in the order of $10 to $15 million. So how are we going to go about packaging and delivering the contracts? Across the program, our packaging and delivery strategy will be to manage suppliers and contractors for a variety of contracts that could include professional services for engineering design, surveying, geotechnical and environmental services, material supply contracts, equipment supply and install contracts, works contracts for civil, SMP and E&I works, specialist design and construct works, and this is likely to include the pipeline that I've spoken about. And then there'll be other ancillary contracts and support services contracts. Now, we'll follow the Sydney Water category management procurement approach, but we'll open up opportunities to non-category suppliers and we'll encourage innovation through the supply chain. We'll look to where we can achieve buying gains by letting contracts across the program, and we'll encourage you to provide alternative solutions provided they meet specified technical and performance requirements and they provide value for money to Sydney Water. You've probably heard this before, but we are here to help. Your success will be our success, and our success will flow on to Sydney Water and its customers. So how can you get involved in the program? On the slide here, there's an email address which I encourage all those who are interested in getting involved in the Lower South Creek program to make initial contact with us. That's adapt@sydneywater.com.au, and that'll start the engagement process. Before I hand back to Mark, I'd also just like to point out that my colleague Simon Davis from UGL is here with me today, and he'd also be happy. He's the delivery manager for our program of works, and Simon would be happy to take your questions afterwards when we break as well. So with that, I'll hand back to you, Mark.